Alright, check out this feature here. First off, the car knows that the speed limit is 70 miles an hour on the highway. And then at one point earlier, when I tried to hit the cruise control, it based it on the vehicle that was in front of me. Right now it's only showing one car, but when I was behind a car, it synchronized my car to the speed of the car in front of me. But it only locks it in at that point. It doesn't dynamically update, but that would be pretty cool. For instance, right now there's a vehicle in front of me and it's showing two cars. And I think both of our vehicles are traveling at 75 because I'm on cruise control right now. And I'll show you the car, hold up. Well, okay, now this car is pulling in front, so I don't know what's gonna happen here. The car is adjusting. Look at that. My car adjusted speed to 74 based on 73. Amazing, because the car in front of me is going slower. Wow, I'm on cruise control right now, and I'm not even modifying the speed. Holy cow, look at this. So this car on cruise is adjusting. Okay, and now the white car in front of me is going faster, and now my car is going faster. I'm not hitting the gas pedal at all. It is fluctuating the speed based on the cars in front. This is amazing. This is my first time experiencing this. It's kind of like a self-driving car in a way. Really cool. Here's another update. I got a big dump truck in front of me. See it? And the speed has decreased to 69. There was a section where there was heavy traffic and the speed declined to about 59 miles per hour, and the little speed limit sign, which doesn't look like it's showing up, downgraded to 60 miles an hour. And I haven't hit the gas pedal. My foot's been off both the brake and the gas pedal throughout this entire journey. I'm at 68. It calculates. Oh, and there was another car that had got into my lane, cut in front of me, and as that car initially crossed the line into my view, to my car's view, the car decelerated to compensate for the other vehicle's speed versus my speed, and it's constantly modifying the speed of my vehicle based on what's in front. So right now this dump truck is keeping me at 68 miles an hour, but the nice part is it's doing gradual accelerations and decelerations as I'm driving, where there's no braking and pushing and going. It's gradually bringing me along. This is really nice. I think one of the downsides to it is that it only allows you to go 5 miles an hour above the speed limit. So the posted speed limit here is 70, and I bet you, from my earlier experience, the fastest I could go on this cruise control would be 75, which is still cool though. I mean, it keeps you from getting a ticket. Cars are all passing on the left, so I'm going 68 because I'm still in front of this truck. Once this truck changes lanes, I'm sure the car will pick up to 75 and stay at 75. Nonetheless, this is the way to go. I have not hit the gas pedal in a long time. I'm pretty sure I'm saving a lot of gas. Hey, the truck just got out of the way, so now I'm accelerating to 73. I'm not doing it. The car is automatically doing this. So it got me up to 74, then 75, and I bet you it stays at 75. Because I don't know if it's coming out, but next to that car, it says speed limit 70. And I tried hitting my cruise control at 80, but it only allowed for 75. All right, now I got a car coming in my lane, so let's see if it compensates for that vehicle. I can't get both on screen. It's too bad. But yeah, so once the truck got out of the way, now it dropped to 74. I guess the guy in front of me is going a little slower. But it's doing calculations and keeping my speed at an optimum speed. This is phenomenal. The guy switched lanes, so now my car automatically is picking up speed. I'm not doing this. The car's doing this. Wow. It's the most amazing thing. So I just, I was on 995, Interstate Highway 95, and getting ready to exit onto this other highway. It's called 528, which I'm on now. And because I was behind the vehicle, I was behind that bus, not the dump truck, but the bus. Well, now I'm going to start accelerating on my own. So as I exited the highway and the bus was in front of me going slower, the car decelerated to like 25 miles an hour as we exited. And you know how there's the big turns to exit a highway and then enter a new one? Because my car was based on the speed of this particular bus right here, I didn't have to touch the gas pedal. The car was down to 25, we exited, and as we entered the new highway, the car accelerated from 25 miles an hour to 75 back to the initial point. And right now we're traveling at 75. We won't go any higher than 75 automatically. And as traffic shows up, the car will decelerate and then re-accelerate back to 75 when the coast is clear like it is right now. But if you can see way in the distance, there's a bunch of vehicles, and if they're not traveling at 75 miles an hour, I'll eventually catch up to them and the car will slow down. This is my first experience with this. This is great. Self-driving car. And not only that, the whole entire time I was exiting the highway, I kept my eye on the big bus in front of me just to make sure we didn't crash. But the car compensated every step of the way. There was a few times where I was like, oh man, I might need to hit the brake because I might hit this bus. But it kept plenty of space in front. So we're in 2018. This is a Volvo vehicle. It's pretty advanced. It's got this like turn to start. It's not even a push to start. It's a turn to start. The whole lot of stuff about this vehicle is pretty advanced. So really cool. I didn't know it was a self-driving car. This is a rental, but it is so neat. It's not coming out clear, but it shows that I have my car and that my car is traveling on its own right now. That's why it's one vehicle. But when there's another car in front, it shows two cars, and it's like informing you that I guess it's doing a differential based on the car in front. It's showing my speed at 75, and then the thing right next to the car is a speed limit sign, which shows 70, but it's not. The camera's not picking it up. This was my first time in it's not a driverless car, but it's a adaptive cruise control, adaptive driving, adaptive speed, assisted driver vehicle. So next time I do this, next time I'm in a car like this, it won't be amazing, but this was my first time. So I imagine not everybody has been in this. This is just my experience. Volvo vehicle, and look at this, the rear view mirror has no borders to it. The camera's not doing it justice, but it's the best looking rear view mirror I've ever seen. There's no black frame on it. It's got a sunroof. It's an automatic sunroof. It's got a pretty big dashboard. Volvo. Every Volvo I've driven has had some unique features about it. They do everything different. So, like, it's not a push to start. It's not those rolling starters that Chrysler has. You just kind of turn it right to turn it on and turn it left to turn it off. This is a Volvo T5, Volvo T5 all-wheel drive. And what's neat about this all-wheel drive too is that the acceleration and deceleration, it's really seamless. So wait a minute, is it an S90? So it was S90 T5. Oh, okay, T5 all-wheel drive, and the model is the S90. And that's what it looks like on the outside. The back has its own air-conditioned system, and seems to be a pretty comfortable back seat. I think this model starts at 48,000. I've seen them also at 55 and 60,000. It's quite a quality vehicle. It's definitely worth every penny. It's expensive for my taste, but I really enjoyed driving it as a rental, and I was blown away
by the adaptive driving. Thank you for watching Tech Nuba. Tech